children, today we are continuing our chapter algebraic expression, in which in our previous video you had done about addition of algebraic expressions. Now today we are going to learn how to multiply the algebraic expression. We are doing in parts. First we will be going to multiply a monomial by a monomial, and then monomial by binomial and monomial by trinomial, and see the result. When we are multiplying a monomial, monomial means single term. We are multiplying a monomial by a monomial. 4xy multiplied by 5x. What we have to do? We have to collect the numerical coefficient, and here we have to multiply the variable. 4 5s are 20, and here we can see this variable is repeating. So using the laws of exponent, we can collect the power of x and write variable x as x square y. So this is how to multiply a monomial by monomial. And now the multiplication of monomial by binomial. When we are multiplying a monomial, let us take this as binomial 2x plus 3y and multiplying and seeing the result. What is the result? We should have to, before multiplying a monomial by a binomial, we have to recapitulate what we had done when we was doing the distributive property of multiplication over addition. This property we had done, distributive property, in which we are multiplying a number a by b plus c. This property is called as distributive property, and we will apply and utilize distributive property. Or what is that? A into b plus, if plus is there we will write plus, if minus is here we will write minus. A into b plus a into c. This is what your distributive property, which we had already done. In rational number also we had done this property. In the previous class also you had done this distributive property. So we are going to utilize that property in multiplying a monomial by a binomial. See how we can utilize. 4x first multiplied by 2x plus 4x then multiplied by 3y. And already we know how to multiply monomial by monomial. 4 2s are 8. X into x gives us x square. Similarly 4 3s are 12. X into y gives us xy. This is how we will multiply a monomial by a binomial. Now how to multiply a monomial by a trinomial? Using the similar steps and using the distributive property, again we can multiply. See, let us take this example. 2a multiplied by 2a minus 3b plus 4c. So one by one we will multiply 2a. First we will multiply 2a with 2a. Whatever is the sign between, we have to write that sign in between. 2a then multiplied by 3b plus 2a then multiplied by 4c. This is how you have to do. Now we are getting a multiplication of monomial by monomial. Similarly here also. Now 2 2s are 4. A into a will give us a square minus 2 3s are 6. A into b give us ab plus this plus 2 4s are 8. A into c give us ac. So this is how we can multiply a monomial by a trinomial. One thing you will observe, when you are multiplying a monomial by a monomial, the result is always a monomial. When you are multiplying a monomial by binomial, the result is always a binomial. Multiplying a monomial by a trinomial, the result is always a trinomial. It will always like that. Okay. Let us take the multiplication. Some of the examples where we will utilize this multiplication. So here I have taken a question in which you have to find the value of the expression, and you have to evaluate its value for x equal to 2 and y equal to 1. When such type of questions are given to us, what we have to do? First we have to simplify, because it is written simplify, and after simplifying substitute these values in the simplified expression. So here we will first multiply a monomial by binomial. This is the step I had written, and monomial by binomial, 2y multiplied by 5x plus 2y multiplied by x. Now simplifying it, 3 2s are 6, x square minus 3xy plus 2 5s are 10, 10yx, which we can write by commutative property, we can write it 2xy, 10xy plus 2 2s are 4y. This is how we are getting from these steps. Now following the another, these two are like terms, xy is there in both of these terms. We had done addition of algebraic expressions. So we will simplify. 10 minus 3 gives us 7xy. So here we are writing as 6x square plus 7xy plus 4y. Now we have to substitute the value x equal to 2. What is given to us? X equal to 2 and y equal to minus 1 in this expression. Substituting x equal to 2, y equal to minus 1 in the simplified expression. 6 multiplied by 2 square plus 7 into 2. What is the value of y? Minus 1 plus 4 into minus 1. Here we have to multiply and find the value as like in the expression. 6 into 4 plus into minus will give us minus, 7 2s are 14 minus 14 plus into minus again minus 4. 6 4s are 24, minus 14 minus 4 gives us minus 18, and 24 minus 18 will give us value as 6. So our answer is 6. This is how we have to simplify by doing multiplication and then substituting the value which is asked to substitute. Now here is another example in which we are multiplying a monomial by a trinomial and monomial by a trinomial. So how we are going to perform the steps? See here, we have to first simplify and then perform the operation of addition, as we have to add these two expressions. So how we are going to solve step by step? First we will write the multiplication of a monomial by this trinomial plus, as we are adding, 2q p plus q minus r. Now opening of brackets using distributive property, 2p into p minus 2p into q plus 2p into r plus 2q into p plus 2q into q minus 2q into r. 2q multiplied by p, 2q multiplied by q and 2q multiplied by r. Here we will now write the simplified value, 2p square minus 2p into q pq plus 2pr plus 2pq plus 2q square minus 2qr. Now we will try to find out that which value is cancelling out. Here we can see it is pq and it is also pq, it is plus 2 minus 2 gives us 0, pq, that means 0. So we can cancel out these terms with the different sign. So our answer is 2p square. Then we are having 2q square. What is the next? 2pr minus 2qr. So this is how we will simplify and then add the values if it is given for addition. Now if it is given for subtraction, then also we will perform the same steps. First we will multiply the expression and then perform the operation of addition or subtraction if it is subtraction. So this is all about for today's video, and if you are still having any doubt, you can ask to your concerned maths teacher. Thank you and have a nice day.